to tackle kidnapping and other forms of criminality in Ida Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, ensure the immediate establishment of a police station at Ajegun in Ofu local government area of Kogi State, which is a transit settlement leading to either Ibaji, Odolu, including Otukpa and Osuka to Enugu.
You promised me to abridge this motion, please.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Urge the Chief of Armed Staff to establish military checking point and post at flash point along Itobe, Oshadamu, Ofejiji, Ejule, Aloma to Otukpa branch and other points around the constituency. Mandate the House Committee on Police Affairs, Army and Legislative Compliance to liaise with the Inspector General of Police and the Chief of Armed Staff to ensure that the above police and military observations point, bases, posts, and formations are established and effectively manned, and to report back to the House within 4 weeks. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I so move.
And the seconder. Yes. Honorable Daniel, please, let's dissolve that mini parliament. Order, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Peter Anyakwe. I represent the good people of Anambra East, Anambra West Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I stand to second the motion, able moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a straightforward motion. Those in support of this motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Police Affairs, Army and Legislative Compliance. Honorable Osawo, please, let's be seated. Is Honorable Matthew Wogo in the House? If you are, please rise to move a motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Attorney Matthew Wogo. I speak for the people of Abombise, Ngobala Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I come under Order 8 Rule 5 to present a motion of urgent public importance on the need to increase security presence in Abombise Ngobala, in the Ngobala constituency of Imo State as a result of instant killings, kidnapping, and banditry that has recently surged in this local government. Mr. Speaker, I urge the House to allow me to take this motion and suspend the rules under Rule 8, Order 8, Rule 5. I so move.
Thank you. Any seconder for the first leg of the motion? All the way back. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Respected colleagues, I remain Honorable Engineer Joseph Olarunsho Adegbeson. I represent Ijebu East, Ijebu North, Ogun-Osasai Federal Constituency. I rise this morning to second the first reading of the motion assembly moved by my colleagues. I so second. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, yes, the man with the white cap.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My dear colleagues, my name is Ngozi Okolie. I represent Aniocha Oshimili. I'm from Delta State. I do move that the second part of this motion be I second that the motion part of this motion, the second part of this motion be taken, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The floor is now yours. Please abridge it. You know, here is somehow hot today. For some strange reason, we want to quickly finish what is on the other paper so that...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I promise to abridge this motion. Mr. Speaker, this motion is on the urgent public importance of the need to increase security presence in Ngobala, Imo State, as a result of instant killings, kidnapping, and banditry along Aba-Owore Road. Mr. Speaker, the House knows that the primary responsibility and purpose of government is the security of lives, property, and welfare of the citizens only, as enshrined in Section 14B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The House is worried that the instant killings, kidnappings, and banditry has recently taken on upsurge in Ngopala local government, and if not checked, might lead to complete state of anarchy. The House further notes that on February 7th, precisely, bandits mounted roadblocks between Ihite and Umuhu communities of Ngopala Council, situated along Abawure Road, attacked and hijacked a Sienna SUV commuter with its occupants having shot the driver. The House is aware that just recently, precisely on the 5th of March, there was another repeated attack by gunmen in their numbers, which led to loss of lives and disruption of economic activities along Abawure Road in Umuahi, Ihite, Umechem Junction, all in Ngopala local government area. The House is concerned that the Air Force checkpoint at Sam Mbakwe Cargo International Airport have proved inadequate to checkmate these killings and kidnappings going on in Ngopala, and there is therefore need to increase security presence in Abombise and Ngopala. The House resolves to urge relevant security agencies to deploy additional personnel and resources to Ngopala to curb these crimes. The House further urges the Inspector General of Police to carry out a thorough investigation into the increasing case of killings, kidnapping, and banditry in Ngopala, and take immediate steps to arrest the situation. The House mandates the House Committee on Compliance to ensure compliance and report back to the House within four weeks for further legislative action. And the House urged the House to observe a minute silence for the driver and passengers who lost their lives as a result of this banditry. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Second, Billy.
Thank you, Speaker. I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Asawao. I represent the good people of Orenwa Wode Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Benin Chief. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleague, Honorable Matthew Owogu. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. This amendment? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues. My name is Honorable Emeka Chinedu. I represent the hospital of Ayas in the Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I want to amend this motion. It's a very important motion. You agree with me that Abombise Ngopala is my sister constituency. So I'm amending that this says that there should be also police presence in Ayas Umbisesi Federal Constituency and also investigate the killings and in Ayas Umbisesi Federal Constituency. I so amend.
Thank you. Mr. to this amendment. Honorable Boson, second. Ibe Oson, second the amendment. Honorable Ibe Oson, second the amendment.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Ibe Okwara Osonwa Ukabo Hafia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Aduchuko Hafia Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from God's own state with God's own governor. I come from Abia. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the amendment honorably pushed by my honorable colleague, Honorable Chinedu.
You know the amendment. They're saying that Ohafia Federal Constituency should be scrapped from the Constitution. And you are seconding it. Are you seconding it?
Mr. Speaker, we will go to war. We will go to war.
It's all right. Question has been moved, amendment has been moved, and this amendment has been seconded. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Police Affairs. Leader, please move that we suspend our rules to enable us to take the fourth matter of urgent importance, public importance.
All right.
Move that we suspend and take one extra.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that we suspend relevant rules in order to take one extra matter of urgent public importance. I so move.
Thank you very much. Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we do suspend relevant sections of our rules to take the fourth matter of urgent national importance.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Mohammed Bello Shehu, make it brief.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I rise this morning to seek the House under Order 805 to suspend our rules to enable me take this motion of urgent matter of public importance on the urgent need for the federal government to intervene in the menace of erosion and flood in Fege Federal Constituency. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Any second to the first leg? Yes. Uche.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, member representing people of the Dimili North and South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to second the motion to suspend our rules to enable to move this motion as is important now. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion. Yes, Madam.
The Right Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues, I remain Rep. Marie Enenimiete Ebikake, representing the peace-loving and wonderful people of Brass Limbe Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, I rise to second the second leg of the motion ably moved by my colleague. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me go straight to the motion, Mr. Speaker. The House notes that there is an impending disaster of flood and erosion in Kano, as it is predicted that heavy rainfall might lead to flood and erosion within the period of prediction. A motion, Mr. Speaker, was brought before this House on the 25th of July 2023 and again on the 27th of June 2024 by my humble self, stating the ordeals suffered by my constituents, and resolutions were made by the House, but unfortunately action is yet to be taken to that effect. Aware that, Mr. Speaker, Kolungogau, Emma Tagabas, Kwachiri, Sabon Birni, Alpha Tudun Bojua, Alasawa, Jaba, and Kwakwachi, all in Fege local government area of Kano State, are facing severe and destructive environmental degradation and poverty as a result of erosion and floods occasioned in the said communities. Worried that as a result of this erosion, the flood, industrial development have been shattered and sources of income have been wrecked, which in effect has led to low food production. This environmental degradation needs to be addressed and their effects need to be reduced on the populace. Resolve, Mr. Speaker, to further urge and re-urge the Federal Ministry of Environment, the Ecological Fund Office, to, as a matter of urgency, intervene by assessing the erosion problems with a view to ensuring the execution of erosion control and remediation projects at all the affected communities. Number two, Mr. Speaker, to also urge the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to supply relief materials to the affected areas. Further urge the Federal Ministry of Works to rehabilitate and reconstruct the affected roads in the affected community. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. Any second? Yes. No, you've moved the motion before. Any second? Yes.
Thank you, Excellency, my respected colleagues. My name is Honorable Dr. Jonah Omori, ECA, and I represent Akwanga Nasarawa Gomba Federal Constituency. Your Excellency, I'm from Nasarawa State. I stand to second the motion raised by Barrister Shehu. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Ecological Fund and NEMA. Mr. Distinguished colleagues, the first business of the day is presentation of report of the Committee on Population on a bill for an act to repeal the National Identity Management Commission Act 2007 and to provide for the establishment of a national identity database, the National Identity Management Commission, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Odimayo Okunjimi John. Honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the committee on Thursday, 11 July 2024.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Odimayo is invited to present the report.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Before you do that, committee, before you do that, let us rise for the 1 minute silence requested by the various motions, please. May the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. Amen. Yes, what is your point of order? Okay. You have not observed that. Observed for 1 minute silence. Thank you for being very observant. Thank you for helping the chair. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Is Honorable Odimayo in the House, please? You may rise to lay your report.
Good morning, Right Honorable Speaker, my honorable colleagues. My name is Omoba Okunjimi Odimayo. I speak for Irele-Okitipa Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Ondo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to move that this House received the report of the House Committee on Population on a bill for an act to repeal the National Identity Management Commission Act 2027 and to provide for the establishment of a national identity database and the National Identity Management Commission charged with the responsibility for maintenance of national database, the registration of individuals, and the issuing of identity credential and for related matter. Mr. Speaker, I therefore seek your leave to lay this report. Mr. Speaker, I so move. Thank you.
Any seconder? Leave it here. Any seconder, any member of the committee? Are you a member of the committee? You can raise your hand. Yes.
Thank you.
Not you, doctor.
Thank you, our Speaker, the Speaker of the People's House. Abdul Ghani Adele Ayuba is my name. I speak for and on behalf of Alimosho Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, with your kind permission to second the motion available by my chairman to enable him present the report of the committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may now lay your report. The second business of the day is presentation of reports of the Committee on Youth Development on the bill for an act to establish the National Youth Welfare Service to reduce challenges in governance and security in the country and for related matters. This is standing in the name of Honorable Martins Esin. Honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the committee on Thursday, 11 July 2024. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Esin, if you are in the House, you are invited to present your report.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Honorable Martins Esin. I represent the people of Oron, Mbu, Okobo, Udumuko, Urefu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do receive the report of the Committee on Youth Development on a bill for an act to establish the National Youth Welfare Scheme Fund to manage and coordinate youth welfare services to reduce challenges in governance and security in the country and for related matters. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I so move.
Thank you, Honorable Blessing. Any seconder to that? Yes, the man beside him, the man of environment, environmental protection.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name remains Honorable Tese Ugbo. I represent Kwando Shongo, Federal Constituency of Benue State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion that the bill for an act to establish the National Youth Welfare Scheme Fund be laid for the report be laid. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Before I put the question, I heard that your book is very good on environment. I need a copy later on. I think members should also grab a copy because of the need to be aware of what is happening around the environment, considering the climate change issues.
You're very correct, sir.
Congratulations on that book, and I would like to have one. And the library, National Library, also we need to have a couple of them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It is the first book written on the subject matter in Nigeria's educational landscape. I will make a copy available to you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may now lay your report. Most distinguished colleagues, the third business of the day is presentation of reports of the Ad Hoc Committee on the investigation of National Hajj Commission of Nigeria and the FCT Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board over the shoddy treatment of Nigerian pilgrims during the 2024 Hajj exercise. Standing in the name of Honorable Sada Sole, the members will recall that the matter was referred to the committee on Thursday, 11 July 2024. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Sada is invited to present the report. Honorable Sada. Honorable Sada, the floor is yours.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Sada Soli, representing GBI Kaita Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do receive the report on the Ad Hoc Committee on the investigation of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, and the FCT Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board over the shoddy treatment of Nigerian pilgrims during the 2024 Hajj exercise. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any member of that Ad Hoc Committee to second? Yes, my God. Oh, Chairman China.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise this morning. My dear honorable colleagues, my name remains Honorable Jafaru Yakubu. I represent Bali Gasol Federal Constituency. I rise this morning to second the motion ably moved by my very senior elder brother and colleague, Abu Sada Soli, to lay an ad hoc committee on the investigation on National Hajj Commission. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Sada, you are now allowed to lay the report. Please proceed. All reports are referred to Committee of the Whole for consideration. The first order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Science and Technology, Cabo, Kano State, to make provision for its due management, administration, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Julius Yumber, House Leader. Honorable members will recall that the bill was transmitted by the Senate seeking concurrence of the House of Representatives. The bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 11 March 2025. I now invite the House Leader to move that the bill be now read the second time.
Mr. Speaker, Professor Julius Ihonvere, Onwa Federal Constituency, and from Edo State. I rise to move that a bill for an act to establish the Federal University of Science and Technology, Cabo Kano State, to make provision for its due management and administration and for related matters, SB 691, be read the second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Minority Leader, can you second, please?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion for the second reading of the bill SB 691. I so second.
Those in support of these motions say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The clerk is invited to read the long title of the bill.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to establish Federal University of Science and Technology, Cabo Kano State, to make provisions for its due management and administration and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee of the Whole. Honorable colleagues, I must commend the House for their interest in constitutional amendments, and because of that, we will receive a lot of input from members on judicial reform. We will receive input on legislature reform. We will receive inclusive governance. We will receive on security and policing, amongst others, as well as electoral matters. So in our order paper today, we have about 39 of those proposals for second reading. What we're going to do today, considering the weather in the room and the urgency of pushing this to the Constitution Review Committee for them to start the analysis, I will ask that the Leader of the House moves that we suspend our rules to have the second reading of all these bills from number 2 to number 40.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to move that we suspend our rules to enable us to take the bills listed in the order paper from number 2 to number 40. I so move.
Minority Leader, please, can you second?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we do set aside the necessary sections of the House rules to enable us collectively take the second reading of these constitutional amendment bills. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, you are invited to move that all of these bills from number 2 to 40 be read a second time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
We need to hear the HB number and the sponsors, the names of the sponsors.
Thank you very much. I begin with number 2, HB 2203, Abbas Tajuddin and Marcos Onobu, Honorables. HB 79, Francis Ejirogane Waive. HB 1212, Namdi Ezechi, Honorable. HB 115, Mukta Shagaya, Honorable. HB 1230 and 1354, Honorables Kwamoti Bitrus Lauri and Patrick Umar, Honorable. HBs 1729 and 1730, Honorable Mansour Manosoro. HBs 1569, 1345, 1346, and 1877, Honorables Patrick Umar, Mansour Manosoro, Wale Busayo Oke, and Ishaya David Lalu. HB 1886, Honorable Afam Ogene. HB 1341, Honorable Patrick Umar. HB 1924, Honorable Shehu Dalhatu. HBs 3369, 33691309. Honorables Francis Waive Oluwole Oke and Gali Mustafa Tijani. HB 619, Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu. HB 1320, Honorable Sada Soli. HB 2175, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase. HB 1783, Honorable Siso Ikbaga. HB 1197, Honorable Daniel Asama Ago. HB 2170, Honorable Adebayo Olusegun Balogun. HB 1193, Honorables Tajuddin Abbas and Marcos Onobu. HB 1811, Honorable Akinde Tunde Rotimi. HB 1419, Honorable Kafila Togbara. HB 13051807, Honorables Francis Waive and Akintunde Rotimi. HB 2176, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase. HB 1850, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin and Marcos Onobu. HB 1700, Honorable Mansour Soro. HB 1404, Honorable Babajimi Benson. HB 260, Honorable Mutu Nicholas Abomo. HB 994, Honorable Sada Soli. HB 1217, Honorable Aminu Jamo Daura. HBs 1306 and 1514, Honorable Francis Waive, Honorable Nye Uchinyere, and 34 others. HB 1381, Honorable Mansour Soro. HB 1154, Honorables Mansour Soro and 5 others. HB 1649, Honorable Gochinyere, Onyeye Ikeagwonu, and 24 others. HB 2166, Honorable Adebayo Olusegun Balogun. HB 2167 and HB 2183, Honorable Adebayo Olusegun Balogun. Hello, Adebayo Balogun. HB 2168, Honorable Adebayo Olusegun Balogun. HB 2169, Honorable Adebayo Olusegun Balogun. HB 2173, Honorable Adebayo Olusegun Balogun. HB 2122, Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu and 6 others. HB 1931, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas and Marcos Onobu. HB 1811, Honorable Akintunde Rotimi. HB 1419, I think I read that before. I think that's a repetition. Honorable Kafila Togbara. HBs 1305 and 1807, Honorables Francis Waive and Honorable Akintunde Rotimi. HB 2176, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase. HB 1850, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas and Marcos Onobu. HB 1700, Honorable Mansour Soro. HB 1404, Honorable Babajimi Benson. HB 260, Honorable Mutu Nicholas Abomo. HB 994, Honorable Sada Soli. HB 1217, Honorable Aminu Jamo Daura. That's all? I think it looks like they're repeating this. I think that is about all. I think the others looks like repetition of the same thing we had read earlier.
Okay.
I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader.
My dear colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion for the second reading of the bills as listed in the other papers, numbers 2 to 40. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, you are invited to read the long titles of these bills.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to make recommendation of the National Judicial Council mandatory for the removal of office of heads of Nigerian courts and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Cap C23, laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2024 to provide for the establishment of the Ecclesiastical Court of Appeal of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and the Ecclesiastical Court of Appeal of the States and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to make the Court of Appeal the final appeal court in governorship, national and state houses of assembly election petitions and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Cap C23, laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to confer jurisdiction on the Federal High Court to try offenses arising from violations of the provisions of the Electoral Act and other related acts of the National Assembly and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, provide for the transition of substantive heads of courts in Nigeria and strengthen the procedure for removal of judicial officers in order to guarantee the independence of the judiciary and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, provide for appointment of chairman of the State Judicial Service Commission among the retired chief judges of the state, grand qadis of Sharia Court of Appeal, presidents of the Customary Court of Appeal, and judges of the State High Court to bring the procedure for such appointment to be in conformity with global best practices, curb duplication of duties and over-concentration of powers in the office of the chief judges of a state, and provide for the appointment of chairman of the Federal Judicial Service Commission among the retired chief justices of Nigeria, president of the Court of Appeal, and justices of the Supreme Court, to bring the procedure for such appointment to be in conformity with global best practices, to curb duplication of duties and over-concentration of powers in the office of the Chief Justice of Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to expand the number of justices of the Supreme Court, enhance service efficiency and timely dispensation of justice, improve citizens' access to justice, and conform with federal character principles and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to provide for the presumed resignation from office of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, justices and judges of certain courts in Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to confer original jurisdiction on the Court of Appeal on matters relating to the office of the governor, or deputy governor of a state and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to raise the composition of the Code of Conduct Tribunal from 3 to 7, to provide for representation from each geopolitical zone of Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Cap C23, laws of the Federation of Nigeria 1999. Power of proclamation of new assembly by clerk or National Assembly or clerk of House of Assembly, and to make provision for the Chief Justice of Nigeria to make proclamation on the inauguration of National Assembly and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to specify the time within which the Executive shall present to the National Assembly any treaty between the Federation and any other country for enactment and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to alter the oath taking of the members of the National Assembly and members of State Assembly in sections 52 and 94 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to remove transitional lawmaking powers from the executive arm of government and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to establish the FCT House of Assembly and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to regulate the application of regional and international human rights treaties ratified by Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter Section 91 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to provide for uniform standards and remove ambiguity and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as altered to provide for a special seat for the physically challenged persons in Nigeria's federal, state, and local government areas and legislative houses and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to provide for 6 special seats for special interest groups in the House of Representatives and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to ensure gender equality in the composition of the Federal Character Commission and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to provide for the establishment of state police and local government police and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to permit public servants to engage in healthcare, education, production, and services beyond farming and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Cap. C-23, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to provide for the recognition and development of the geopolitical zones in Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to change the name of the Auditor General of the Federation to Auditor General of the Federal Government and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to remove the restriction placed on power and duties of the Auditor General of the Federation and states by sections 85(2) and 125(2) respectively, and to insert new sections in the Constitution that shall provide for the financial autonomy of the offices of the Auditor General of the Federation and of the states and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to strengthen the office of the Auditor General of the Federation and the Auditor General of the State and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter Section 1432A and 1882A of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, Cap. C-23, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to establish and empower the Political Parties Registration and Regulatory Commission to register, regulate, and monitor the organization and operation of political parties and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, to provide that general election to the office of the President, State Governors, National Assembly, State Houses of Assembly, and local government area councils shall be conducted simultaneously on the same date to be determined by the Independent National Electoral Commission in consultation with the National Assembly and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Honorable Nizao, sit down.
As
Chief Whip is talking.
As amended to provide for compulsory resignation of national and state executive members of political parties seeking elective government positions. Second reading. A bill for an act to further alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to provide for the determination of all appeals arising from election petition tribunals prior to swearing in of President-elect, Vice President-elect, Governor-elect, Deputy Governor-elect, members-elect of the National and State Assemblies and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to vest the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, with the power to conduct local government area council elections and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to provide for regulation of election timelines by the Electoral Act and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter sections 68(1)(g) and 109(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to require the official resignation from political party before defection of members of the National Assembly and State Houses of Assembly and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter section 239 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to extend the original jurisdiction of the Court of Appeal to include election petitions arising from governorship and deputy governorship elections, tenure of governors and deputy governors of states, and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to grant the National Assembly power to alter timelines for election tribunals and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter section 285 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended by deleting subsection 2 and amending subsection 3 to remove references to the Governorship Election Tribunal and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Cap C-23, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to establish the National Local Government Electoral Commission as an independent body responsible for organizing, conducting, and supervising elections into the offices of chairmen and councillors of all the local government areas, all the local governments across the Federation, including area councils of the Federal Capital Territory, ensure the credibility, transparency, and fairness of local government elections, and promote democratic governance at the grassroots level and for related matters. Second reading. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to relieve the state independent electoral commissions of the powers to conduct local government council elections and bestow same on the Independent National Electoral Commission and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you very much, Clerk. That was a marathon. These bills are referred to Committee on Constitution Review. Sorry, you just reminded me I didn't put the question. Those in support of this motion that will be read the second time, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The bills are referred to Committee on Constitution Review. Honorable colleagues, the 41st order of the day is consideration of a bill for an act to amend the Federal University of Agriculture Act, Cap F22, Laws of Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to make provision for the establishment of Federal University of Agriculture, Ubiakpa, Oroakanam, Akwa Ibom State, and for related matters. Honorable members will recall that the bill was committed to the Committee of the Whole on Wednesday, 12 March 2025. Honorable Julius Ihonvere, House Leader, is invited to move for his consideration. In his absence, the acting Leader of the House will move. Honorable Sada Soli moved that we consider this bill.
Mr. Speaker, I am standing in for the House Leader. Mr. Speaker, my name is Sada Soli Jibia. Mr. Speaker, I move that this House do consider the report on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Universities of Agriculture Cap F22 LFM 2020 2004 and establish Federal University of Agriculture of Biapa, Orukanam, Akwa Ibom State, and for related matters. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Minority Leader, please, second.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we do consider the said Senate Bill SB 720. I so second.
Those in favor of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The 42nd order of the day is consideration of report of the Committee on Federal Road Safety. Sit down. On a bill for an act to amend the Federal Road Safety Commission Act, Establishment Act 2007, empower the Federal Road Safety Commission with the responsibility for road traffic administration and safety management, preventing and minimizing road traffic crashes on public roads, the supervision of users of such public roads, the regulation of traffic jam and clearing of obstruction on any part of the public roads, and for educating drivers, motorists, and other members of the public generally on the proper use of public roads and matters related to safety on the public roads and for related matters. Honorable members will recall that the report was laid on Tuesday, 17th December 2024. Honorable Abiodun Derin Adesida will move for its consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Abiodun Derin Adesida. I represent Akure North, Akure South Federal Constituency of Ondo State. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to move that the House do consider the report of the Committee on Federal Road Safety Commission on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Road Safety Commission Establishment Act 2007 to empower the Federal Road Safety Commission with the responsibility for road traffic administration and safety management, preventing and minimizing road traffic crashes on public roads, the supervision of users of such public roads, and regulation of traffic thereon, and clearing of obstruction on any part of the public roads, and for educating drivers, motorists, and other members of the public generally on the proper use of public roads and matters related to safety on the public roads and for related matters thereon. That's HB 1604 and 1401. And approve recommendation therein. I so move.
Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, colleagues. I am the Honorable Karim Tajuddin Abisodu. Honorable Speaker, I represent the people of Shaki West, Shaki East, and Atisbo Federal Constituency. I am from Oyo State. Honorable Speaker, I rise to second the motion been ably moved by Honorable Adesina. I so second. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. House Leader, please move that the House do resolve into the Committee of the Whole.
Still standing in for the House Leader, Mr. Speaker, I move that the House do resolve into the Committee of the Whole for report consideration. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we resolve into Committee of the Whole. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby resolves into the Committee of the Whole.
colleagues, welcome to the Committee of the Whole. Most distinguished colleagues, the bill to be considered is for an act to amend Federal University of Agriculture Act Cap F22 Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004 to make provisions for the establishment of Federal University of Agriculture, Obiakpa, Orakanam, Akwa Ibom State, and for related matters. I invite the acting leader to give us 1 minute synopsis of the bill.
Mr. Speaker, this bill, I think it's a clear-cut amendment of the existing Act on Federal Universities to pave way for the creation of a Federal University of Agriculture in Obiakpa in Akwa Ibom. I think that basically you just amend the section of the existing law to pave way for the creation of this university in Akwa Ibom State. Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable colleagues, the question is that clauses 1 to 3, the schedule, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill will be made part of this act. Clause 1, Clause 2, Clause 3, the schedule, explanatory memorandum, the long title of the bill. Most distinguished colleagues, the report to be considered is that of the Committee on Federal Road Safety Commission on a bill for an act to amend the Federal Road Safety Commission Establishment Act 2007 to empower the Federal Road Safety Commission with the responsibility for road traffic administration and safety management, preventing and minimizing road traffic crashes on public roads and the supervision of users of such public roads, the regulation of traffic thereon, and clearing of obstruction on any part of the public road, and for educating drivers, motorists, and other members of the public generally on the proper use of public roads and matters related to safety on the public roads and for related matters. And I invite Honorable Abiodun Bering Adesida again to give the synopsis of the bill. Just 1 minute. 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill seeks to amend the Nigerian Road Safety Commission Establishment Act 2007 to establish the Nigerian Road Safety Commission with the responsibility for road traffic administration, safety management, preventing and minimizing road traffic crashes on public roads, the supervision of users of such public roads, and for regulation of traffic thereon, and clearing of obstruction on any part of public roads, and for educating drivers, motorists, and other members of the public generally on the proper use of public roads.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honorable colleagues, it's just 18 clauses, so we're going to go through them one after the other. And we also look at the schedules, the explanation memorandum, and the long title of the bill. So glance through, please. Clause 1. Yes. Honorable Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Chairman.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sorry about that. This clause 1, does it seek to vest exclusive jurisdiction with respect to road traffic management on the road safety? Because I'm aware.
I can hardly hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. This clause 1, okay, from the long title, basically from the long title, it talks about responsibility for road traffic management and safety and, etc. I want to ask whether this bill seeks to vest exclusive jurisdiction with respect to road traffic management on the road safety agency, because I'm aware that the police have also road safety management. Road traffic management. So the purpose of this amendment here is lost on me, because I don't know that the intention is to take away the same function which I know the police performs
through their roads traffic management departments and vest that function exclusively on the agency, on the road safety corps.
Okay, you are saying there is already existing mandate
Absolutely.
for the traffic police. And now this one, does it not look too broad to enter into the parameters reserved, by Police Act on traffic issues? Is that what your question is?
Yeah, basically, I want to know if they want to take away this function of the police and vest that authority solely on the road safety corps, because I know the police have that mandate as well. They have a road traffic department, that's carrying out the functions that is sought to be carried out through this bill we are considering now.
So this is to avoid conflict?
Absolutely. So maybe the person sponsoring it can give us.
So do you have any? Okay, let me hear from the rules and business before we give you right of reply.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Chairman, rather. I think my honorable colleague is debating the content of the bill. I would prefer that he gives us a suggestion of what to correct, if he has any, an amendment or something. At this stage, we can't debate the bill anymore. I so submit, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. He's saying that if you have an amendment to make, you can propose the amendment. If the House accepts it, we will adopt it into the consideration of the report.
All right, thank you, Chairman. I think in my view, considering that there is apparently no disputation to what I said about the police having the same mandate, I think we should expunge the section referencing responsibility for road traffic management. That's clause 1, right? Clause 1, yes. Excuse me.
What is your amendment?
Clause 5? That's been clause 5, right? So my amendment will be to expunge. I haven't got the time I can scribble something down now, because I'm actually thinking on my feet. But if you give me a few minutes, I can write something down and read it. But at the moment, I can just say that we should expunge that section. We're requiring them to manage road traffic administration.
Are you addressing clause 1 or clause 5?
Clause 5, I'm sorry.
No, but I just mentioned clause 1.
I think it was slip. Clause 5.
Your speed is always amazing.
No, I'm sorry, sir. Maybe I will learn to speak like you, a bit more methodical.
Let us wait until we get there.
Okay.
Yeah. So clause 1, clause 2. Don't just say carried. Look at it. Look at clause 2. You are no longer going to be populating our committee.
Professor Lillian and Co.
Clause 2. Everything is fine with clause 2. Carried. Clause 3. Clause 3.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry to take you back to clause 2.
We have passed clause 2. We are in clause 3.
I'm craving your indulgence, please. To clause 2 that deals with the tenure. It's providing for.
You want us to go back to clause 2?
Yes, please. I'm sorry.
Then the governor has gone down on clause 2, so we have to rescind.
Okay.
So move that we rescind our resolution on 2 so that we can take it again.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we rescind our resolution on clause 2 so as to accommodate this amendment that I intend to propose.
Okay, any seconder to this motion to rescind? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Honorable Prince Balogun, member representing Beju Lekki Federal Constituency. I rise to second the amendment to rescind the earlier decision of the House as moved by Honorable.
Those in support of the rescind our resolution in clause 2 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Let's hear from you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Now, this section 2(1) states that subject to subsection 2 of this section, a member of the commission, other than the Corps Marshal, shall hold office for a term of 4 years and no more. I'm proposing that since it's not renewable, that it should be, I recommend 5 years as against the 4 years. Thank you.
Any reason for 5 years?
Well, I consider that 4 years will appear short to make appreciable impact, particularly so that it's not renewable. You know, it's just it's as proposed, it's just 4 years and no more. So,
but you use 4 years to represent your people.
Mr. Chairman,
you use 4 years to represent your people.
Yes, but in most cases, commissions, boards, they are usually for 4 years and renewable. They have opportunity. So to be consistent with what is common to other commissions,
okay, so
I want to propose that 5 years and no more. Or if we retain the 4 years, let it be renewable.
So which one are we taking? Do we say
I propose 5 years? 5 years and no more.
Okay, so we'll ask for seconder and then we'll put the question. Any seconder to that? That will go from 4 years to 5? Any seconder? Communicator? Yes.
Thank you, the Honorable Speaker, my colleagues. Ahmad Abdullahi Kalambayana, representing Kwaliwamo Kusokoto State. I stand to support the motion ably moved by my colleague as proposed. Thank you.
Thank you. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So clause 2 as amended.
Mr. Chairman.
Clause 2 as amended.
Mr. Chairman, clause 2(3). Clause 2(3).
Clause 2(3).
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, clause 2(3), where it reads, members of the commission shall be paid such remuneration and allowances as the president may determine. The president does not determine the remuneration of public officers.
What amendment do you want there?
I think it's
Ramfak.
I think it's as provided by Revenue Mobilization Commission or Salaries and Wages Commission. One of the two, I don't know. It's salary and wages. I believe it's
so move it as an amendment.
Mr. Speaker, I move that where...
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we delete the words after allowances in subsection clause 2, subsection 3, insert as provided by salaries.
No, it's clause 2, paragraph 3.
Yes.
That is how you cite it.
Clause 2,
Paragraph
3, after the word allowances, insert salaries and wages as provided by Salaries and Wages Commission.
Thank you. Acting Leader. Any seconder? Yes, Jonathan.
Chairman, distinguished colleagues, Gaza Jonathan Bayfield, representing Karu Kefi Kokona Federal Constituency. I wish to second the amendment ably moved by my brother, Honorable Sada Soli. I so move.
Thank you, Honorable Bayfield. Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So, clause 2-3 as amended. Carol. Clause 3. Clause 3. Clause 4. I want you to look at it. I'm not going to be carrying again. This is a new era. If I'm doing only 2 bills in a day, I'll do it. No more carry. We must read it line by line like we are doing now. So if you have a bill you want me to consider, better amendment. Because no more carry. Yes.
Amendment, Mr. Chairman.
Which clause? Which clause?
Clause 4, Mr.
Clause 4?
Yes.
Have we carried clause 3? Yes. So clause 4?
Clause 4.
Yes. What's the amendment?
I want to propose that a clause be amended, or a section be amended to include, as part of the preventing road traffic crashes and clearing obstructions from any part of the road, part of the responsibility of the road service transport corps is to...
Where are you reading? Page what?
End of page 10.
Huh?
Page 10.
Page 10.
Yes.
How can you be in page 10? Are you following the clause by clause consideration, or are you going to pages? I don't think we are in 10. When we get to 10, we'll give you the...
Okay, Chair.
So clause 4 carried? Clause 5? Clause 5, Solomon.
Thank you, Chairman. I would like to propose an amendment in the following form.
Yes.
Now, I move to propose that clause 5 reads thus, that there is established for the Commission a body to be known as the Nigerian Road Safety Corps. In this act,
Page what are you reading?
page 8.
Page what?
Page 8, clause 5. Page 8, clause 5. Can I go again? Page 8, clause 5.
What is your hope? It's not. What is our issue? They are doing some job. What is this? I'm trying to say that there's an implication. Sorry, I'm looking at Police Act 2020 with regards to traffic warden and the responsibility of the traffic warden as allowed by the Act in view of the responsibilities of the Federal Road Safety now, whether or not it's in conflict with already enacted legislation. All right, from the Police Act. I'm actually looking specifically on Section 120 of the Police Act. Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, that's the whole point. To avoid any potential conflict
I am proposing an amendment to it thus, that there is established for the Commission a body to be known as the Nigerian Road Safety Corps. In this act, referred to as the Corps, which shall be the lead agency in road safety administration. Full stop. Anything referencing traffic management should be expunged. I still propose.
I don't know what you think, but I have a concern from Section 120 of the Police Act 2020 with regards to the expanded mandate of the police warden. Although on our street we hardly see them these days, but if the enactment is there, it is there. I think it would be good for road safety to take down this and look at it. Okay, there's another suggestion that we'll bring amendment to the Police Act and allow this to go. Or is this a proposal from the Speaker? So you allow it go, and then we'll bring amendment to the Police Act.
You want to say something?
Yes, Minority Leader, what do you say?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, sincerely, if we ask that road safety should take care of traffic matters, their role is safety on the road. If we are giving them traffic management, it means that they are going to massively employ for them to succeed in doing that. We know that most often we see them doing traffic work, perhaps in the evening, not all day round. The people we see on the road most often are traffic warden, the policemen on the road. So amending the Police Act also means that some policemen will lose their jobs. Some of them are employed purely as traffic warden. Either conversion or they will lose their job. And then road safety must employ massively. It will also take time for us to change these services from traffic warden to road safety. So I will pray that we allow the road safety operate the way they're operating now, but sit up when it comes to road safety management issues.
So what are you proposing as amendment?
To support the amendment proposed by Honorable Bob Solomon, which is to delete the issue of traffic management and allow road safety.
Thank you very much. This is the kitchen where we bake our laws, and at this level, it's important for us to have a helicopter look on our legislation ecosystem to ensure that what we bake does not conflict with what is already on the shelf. So we must be thorough in handling this. I want to hear from more people. You'll be raising your hand, Befi, after that, Alabi.
Mr. Chairman, I think I might align with your earlier suggestion that this be stepped down and for more consultation. And I tell you why. Apart from the police, you have the vehicle inspection unit, the VIO. And a lot of 1-2 functions here are in clear conflict with the vehicle inspection office. For instance, Section 5, subsection 2, K and L, inspecting the roadworthiness of vehicles. That is exclusively for the VIO. And note, the VIOs are actually state organs. So are we saying we're putting roads or road management exclusively on the exclusive list and absorbing the powers of the states to be able to carry out these functions, and equally investigating road traffic crashes. Investigation is at the purview of the police. So I believe there is need for a closer look.
Yes, Labi, Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Ken Labi from Oyo State. I want to align with Honorable Bob and the minority leader. Now, it says which shall be the lead agency in road safety administration and road traffic management. Now, when it comes to road safety administration, traffic is already implied, traffic management. Because when you're trying to ensure something is safe, there will be times you have to get out there and make sure traffic is well sorted. So there's no need to specifically now say lead agency in road traffic management. There's going to be a lot of conflict. You talked about the Police Act. Now saying we'll go back to amend the Police Act, we know amendment of laws are not that easy. So while we are picking these ones now, let's get it right. Rather than say let's do this, we'll now go back to Police Act. There's no need to clash with Police Act, because once we allow them to go with the lead agency in road traffic management, we set up a chain of reactions that won't make a lot of sense. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, you wanted to say something, Honorable? Yes.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to raise the question. A question in respect of, since we have VIO, and he has spoken about it, I had wanted us to just suspend this so that we go and sit down again and browse our brains so that we don't just conflict.
I think the general mood of the House is that we step it down, and maybe you can bring it on Thursday. Use between now and Thursday to look at it and then bring it back in a more clean, unambiguous way. If that is the case, House rules move that we do step it down.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. I move that this consideration of the FRC bill be stepped down. I so move.
Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do second that this bill be suspended till another time for presentation. But
those in support that the bill step down till Thursday, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Bill is being stepped down to be presented again after cleaning it up on Thursday. Leader, please move that the House reverts to plenary to report progress.
Mr. Chairman, I move that this House do revert to plenary to report progress. I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader, please. Second.
Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, I second the motion that the House do revert back to plenary. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby reverts to plenary to report progress.
Most respected colleagues, it is the Chairman's report that the Housing Committee of the Whole considered the report on the bill for an act to amend the Federal University of Agriculture Act Cap F22 Laws of Federation of Nigeria 2004 to make provision for the establishment of Federal University of Agriculture, Obiagba, Urukangam, Akwa Ibom State, and for related matters, and approved clauses 1 to 3, the schedule, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. Most respected colleagues, it is the Chairman's report that the House and Committee of the Whole considered the report of the Committee on Federal Safety Commission on the bill for an act to amend the Federal Road Safety Commission Establishment Act 2007 to empower the Federal Road Safety Commission with the responsibility for road traffic administration and safety management, preventing and minimizing road traffic crashes on public roads and the supervision of users of such public roads, the regulation of traffic thereon, and clearing of obstruction on any part of the public roads, and for educating drivers, motorists, and other members of the public generally on the proper use of public roads, and matters related to safety and the public roads, and for related matters.
approve clauses 1 to 4, step down for further consideration and for further legislative action.
Honorable Akanabi, sit down.
Leader, please move that the House do adjourn till tomorrow, same time, same place. And I want to announce that those who have not brought in their request documentation for state creation and local government creation, remember, we are ending it at the end of this month, so make it while the sun shines. I don't think, it doesn't look like we'll be extending it any further. And let me also announce that tomorrow is going to be as brief as this, so try and come early, because we are trying to make sure that all your proposals on constitutional amendment is captured, so that the committee will now work on it. So we have over 200 of such bills, so we will try and see what we'll do tomorrow and next tomorrow to upload it. Leader, over to you.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House do adjourn till Wednesday, 26th day of March 2025 at 11 a.m. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Acting Leader of the House. Motion well moved. Seconder, I call on the Minority Leader to please second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we do adopt the report as a working document of the House and adjourn to tomorrow.
That's good. Good observation. I think those who support that we adopt the report of the Committee of the Whole as a working document of the Parliament say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The report becomes a working document of the House of Representatives. The motion for adjournment has been moved and this has been seconded. Now we will should hear same time, same place tomorrow. And I hereby put a question. Those in support of the motion for adjournment that we will convene tomorrow say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House is hereby adjourned to tomorrow, same time, same place.